Muy buenas, soy Sigilo Cohen, estamos aquí en el Dragon Age 2. Vamos a continuar nuestra pequeña historia, justamente estamos aquí y voy a contar qué es lo que nada más he realizado. Vamos directamente para acá. Como saben, cada vez que pasa el tiempo, como por ejemplo aquí ya ha pasado 3 años desde la última vez que estamos aquí, como que se reinicia todas las misiones secundarias que teníamos que hacer. Entonces por ejemplo aquí en la baja ciudad, en alta ciudad y en los mayas, aparecen de nuevo esos bandidos por la noche. Entonces ya limpia todas esas zonas. Y cuando matas a una cierta cantidad te da una misión especial que tienes que irte al donde está el jefe en cada sector y simplemente tienes que irles eliminando. Vamos a ver. Y también acá ya he limpiado la costa herida, el buen tendido y el foso de los huesos. Todo ya está revisado y lo que vamos a hacer son las misiones secundarias de momento de nuestros compañeros. Así que vamos primero a ir a la mansión de Fenris, hablar con Fenris. Muy bien, somos nivel 20 de mago y hemos recogido algunas cosillas por ahí, en cofres y cosas así. Y bueno, vamos a guardar aquí por si acaso. Aquí dice Fenris.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named, and alone as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Then heed it, first of us.
Maybe I can help, Fenris.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
You're worried Daenerys knows?
The more it seems he doesn't know, the more certain I become he does. Come with me, Hawk. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
Pues claro, vamos.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
Pues bueno, tenemos nueva misión ahí. Y al parecer no tenemos más con Fenris. Vamos a hacer esa misión. Primero la misión de los compañeros para ponerles todo a tope. A ver, vámonos a solo, sí, el arcado. Vamos a llegar a Far, así, como siempre.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Fenris, we have to get out of here.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris, don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
A ver. Quítate de aquí, muchacho. ¿Dónde vamos?
Let's finish this. Get back.
Waste of life, but not my choice.
¿Dónde va el muchacho? Aquí vi. Bueno, pero por suerte tengo el del puesto.
Well done, everyone.
Ahí está. ¿Qué? ¿Cuántas oleadas son? Ahí viene el... A ver, muchachos. Vamos a poner esto aquí. Porque no se puso. Ahí. No cubriste, sé lo que planeaba, ¿no? No.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
Your sister's as much a victim as you were.
Elf, Fenris, I know how hard this is to believe, but this is the last thing you want to do.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You have friends.
Oh? And who would those be? You?
You do have friends, Fenris.
You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Muy bien.
I hear the champion of Kirkwall has killed a dozen dragons and sleeps on a bed made from their bones.
A ver, creo que podría ir... No. No era ahí.
We should move on.
Muy bien. Pero el problema es que no conseguí nada con eso. Bueno, vamos a hablar con... Vamos a tratar de esconder, hablar con Evelyn.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't. Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Muy bien.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Bueno,
Hello again, champion.
hemos hablado con Evelyn. Vamos a hablar con... ¿Qué me toca? Vamos a hablar con Anders. Vamos a hablar por si acaso. Una espada con Ari por aquí.
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
She's just waiting for the first legitimate excuse to drag me off to the Circle.
You're our one hope. The champion of the city, an open apostate. But it's not enough. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
They're still us.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate, but it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Muy bien. Vamos a volver aquí por si acaso me aparezcan unos enemigos por ahí. Suele suceder. Bueno, no apareció nadie. Pero quién sabe por acá. Bueno, vámonos. Siguiente, vamos a hablar con Meryl.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Beric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Nothing's the matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing.
Checking up on me? I suppose you think I might summon an army of demons at any moment. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Cuidado. Que tenemos más misiones aquí con la buena de Meryl. Y si me permiten un segundo, listo.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
I only know that it was made by the Dalish.
It's sylvanwood, rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal, the dread wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
All right.
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people, the Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harrell, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harrell was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. I had one of these once. And I gave it back, Marceranas.
Yo no sé por qué tenemos siempre enemistad con Mel. Algo está mal ahí, pero bueno. vamos a ir a locado. Acá tenemos una conversación con Isabela.
How have you been?
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
Why do you keep coming here? You're better than this.
I'm comfortable here, all right? Remember what you said after the mess with the Kunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Kunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Yep. Muy bien, cuidado aquí. Vamos a guardar otra vez. Ya tenemos a un Maras. ¿Quién es este muchacho? Isabela.
I've something I think you might like.
I see.
It's from your homeland. It's a Ravani talisman.
It's a Ravani fertility talisman. These petal-like shapes represent certain fleshy bits. And this protrusion is, well, just look.
You're an expert on Ravani talismans, are you?
My mother was a Ravani seer. Or rather, she pretended to be. She knew enough about the old tribal practices to put on a convincing act. She used to hand these things out to women all the time.
Ah. Oh dear. And all this time I thought it was just a flower.
Ravani women would wear these, so that their wombs would be fruitful and their marriages blessed with many children. Or when they wished for love.
Who needs love? I was just hoping for plain old lust.
Lust. Lust I can manage.
Muy bien. Vamos a hablar con Barrick, ya que estamos aquí cerquita.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I'm not here on business. Just dropping by.
Drinking is business, champion. You know that.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Muy bien. ¿Qué tenemos por acá? ¿Voy a abrir esto o qué? Parece que sí. Esta parte no he explorado. Y creo que el único que nos falta por... ¿Por qué no abierto esto? Extraño. Esto debería ya estar abierto. Muy bien. Lo único que nos queda...
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not recommended.
Vamos a vender aquí todo el chatarrillo. Sí, bueno, aquí ya no hay nada. Otra vez, más chatarra. A ver, lo único que nos queda de compañeros es Fe, Sebastián y Justicia. Con Anders, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver con... Ahora con Sebastián primero. Vamos a la capilla. Sebastián.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds. Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Then you do favor the Templars, Your Grace?
I favor peace, which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid. I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion, too, if you will?
I am your humble servant.
You honor me. The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale.
Puede
She
ser
is
Liliana.
said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Vamos así. El grupillo de siempre, como siempre. A ver este buen muchacho. Uf. A ver. Vamos a ponerle... con más de... así. Aquí ya tiene todo.
Strange. I always thought I'd wind up arresting you someday.
Justicia. A la fuga. Fuera. Esto ya está abierto. A ver, ¿dónde están? Estamos yendo mal. Es por acá. Parece que es en el torrente buscando. Qué raro. Sí, torrente buscando. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
I love doing that.
Hola.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
¿Qué demonios? Esto. Vamos a... Cuidado con cosas que pueden ser muy... Este le voy a poner un... ¿Se ve? Esto. Esto. Y esto. Y ya estamos bien. A ver.
I'll deal with this. Let's finish this. How many of you got it?
The resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this. Are you Sister Nightingale? I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage troubles. It is how they chose to react, which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Los resolucionistas, muy bien. Un mago de sangre. Un apóstata. Uf. Buenas cosillas, buenas cosillas. A ver, ¿qué nos dio? Obviamente aquí nada. Aquí tampoco. Amigo del mago. Qué buen escudo, muchachos. Muy bien. Tenemos que darle cositas a este escudo también, para que sea más ojo de la tormenta. No, el mío es mejor.
Hello again, champion.
Muy bien, ¿qué tenemos? Misión, compañeros, justicia. Vamos a la capilla.
What have I done now? You look like you wish to scold me.
I just can't fathom why you're still in Kirkwall.
Vamos a ver
For
aquí.
6 years you... claiming you'll retake your parents' lands. You're smart.
Y acá
You'll be a
tenemos
capable ruler. What are you waiting for?
un par de misiones también, pero antes de eso vamos a ir a hablar con este muchacho. Se llama Tarbas.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
It's customary.
Very well.
Muy bien.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
Pues no, nos vemos.
I have to go.
Vamos para acá. Vamos a...
Good to see you again. What's all this?
encargado unas runitas por aquí. Y aquí también tenemos a Isabela. ¿Qué demonios? A ver. Dice... A ver, una armadura. Es que no sé si es que esto es... una de valor. A ver, no, vamos a hacer una cosa. ¿Se considera arma o armadura? Armadura. Sí. Entonces vamos a hacer algo. Debido a que se considera armadura.
You like the shiny?
Entonces vamos a poner esto. Entonces para armas. No. Ok, esto. Entonces para arma. Resistencia a la naturaleza. Uno contra espíritus. De fortuna. Vamos a crear esto. Muy bien. Y vamos a encantar esta cosa aquí. Lo de aquí. Muy bien. Yo tengo puesto algo. A ver, aquí tengo. Está muy buena también. Eso no puedo. Y eso no puedo, así que tengo que vender. Aquí tengo aquí joya de Heter. El poder de Eva. Aire de confianza. Cinto de Eva. Vamos a guardar algunas cositas que no me interesan. Uy, esta coraza está muy buena, pero es para un guerrero, así que eso no me sirve de nada. Esta le voy a poner Isabela, muchacho. Aire de confianza. Cinto de trofeos de Ebro. A ver. Esto también está muy bueno. Esto es para Meryl. A ver, ponemos con Isabela.
Is everything all right? Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
Could Castillon be in Kirkwall for other reasons?
Maybe, but that doesn't change anything. Better safe than sorry. Unfortunately, Castillon's holed up somewhere in Kirkwall. I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
So you're saying you don't have a plan?
I have something of a plan. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3, profit. Well, do you have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Couldn't we just ask Velasco where Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
Castillon wants you. Why not let Velasco bring you to him?
And you follow me. Ooh, that's clever. I was going to suggest challenging Velasco to a riddle game and making Where's Your Boss one of the riddles. This is so much better.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors. That's where we'll find him.
Muy bien. Misión con Isabela. Encargar pociones. Escritorio. Vamos ahí. Compañeros, tenemos justicia. Vamos primero a agarrar las misiones que teníamos antes. Vamos a la capilla.
You've done a great service to the city by defeating the Canary.
Y solo se satiza.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Mm-hmm. Sebastian?
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
And I thought maybe I was the one you wanted to protect.
You are quite capable of fending off a battalion of mages on your own, Hawk. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Muy bien. Tenemos todo. Otra vez con Sebastián. ¿Qué pasó?
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not.
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Is the Grand Cleric upset with you?
She thinks I'm fickle, but I mean it. It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Do you see yourself as a prince? Or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Althena my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
Nobody tells a prince what to do. Or who to do it with.
Hawk, you... Don't think I'm not tempted, but I can't. I knelt and swore before the Maker that I would take no bride but Andraste.
A ver, obviamente no voy a hacer esta misión. Vamos a ver qué pasa así.
Don't give up now. You defeated the Desire Demons. All of Kirkwall benefited.
Of everything we've done, I'll never regret that. But I don't know. I've been praying for guidance and had nothing. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Bueno, no. Así no fue. Vamos a ver. Eso pasa cuando... Esto ya sé, esto ya sé.
Here's Hawk. Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with... My throat swells shut in horror. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
You should ask what's best.
Kirkwall. Someone will take the reins. No one will notice that a Veil lives and isn't there. And I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
You're wise to stay here. No one trusts a man who breaks his oath.
I cannot return to Stark.
Ya. Así estamos bien. Este güey es un devoto a...
Elthina still...
I hope you haven't come to try to talk me into leaving again. Kirkwall needs a steadying hand on its reins now more than ever. Orsino and the Knight Commander grow more fractious by the day.
There must be a way to satisfy both sides.
I pray you're right. I've been talking with them both. Orsino is not an unreasonable man. Surely a compromise can be reached.
Muy bien. Vámonos aquí. Guardando. A ver, ¿qué tenemos de compañeros? Justicia e Isabel. Vamos a ver con justicia. Vamos a ver con Anders. A ver qué nos cuenta este muchacho. Como siempre aquí guardamos.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
I'm glad you finally understand that.
I can't help mages like this. Not while I am everything the Templars fear about magic. I need to be free of this curse.
What must we do?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No, no ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and... boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Muy bien. A ver, vamos a hacer la misión de justicia. Vamos a ver. Vamos a llevar, obviamente, a este muchacho. Así. Mira tú, estoy bien neta. Atracción al lápiz, vamos a poner esto. Uf, este sí necesita bastante. Dos aquí y dos aquí. Muy bien. Ya tenemos todo. Vamos a poner aquí glifo de repulsión. Sí. Y acelera. Y aquí está buena muchacha también. A ver, no. Ah, ya le puse. Demonios. A ver, le pongo esto. Así.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
Vamos por acá. Como las placas.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar Petray. Are you ready?
Vamos.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Obviamente hay que llevar así. Vamos. Quiero, mercenario. Basta hacer para.
This is it. The cellar Petray.
Get back!
I don't want to touch that.
¿Dónde vas, muchacho? Okay.
We're good to go.
Vamos a hacer algo. Aquí atributos, voy a ponerle todo en astucia. Listo. Creo que así estamos bien.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any...
Go down! Get back!
Everyone still alive?
Subir a ver también este muchacho. A ver, vamos a ponerle... Ahí está. A ver, vamos a cambiar las tácticas de este muchacho. ¿Este qué hace? Es que... así no sé nada. De apoyo, pues. Ahí está. ¿Qué por acá? Cadáver, unos escombros. Qué bien. Es un nabo, ¿verdad? Pero con estos. Bueno, parece que andan subiendo todos de nivel. El enigma de Corco. Sabía que es bueno ir viendo todo por aquí.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Tenemos una trampita. Ahí.
Piece of cake.
Vete. ¿Por qué no se mueve? Gracias. No entendí por qué no se movió. Como que se queda un poco pillado ahí.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Vamos a guardar aquí. Demonios, pinche trampa. Aquí te dije que me estoy muriendo. ¿Qué se quieto usted? ¿Qué demonios?
Using potion.
Perritos, vénganse para acá. Es que, ¿qué hacen estos de aquí? ¿Qué hacen estos de aquí? Están ahí como que... Carajo, ayuden.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
A ver, aquí hay trampas, así que cuidado. Aquí no hay nada. Aquí, por acá. Aquí hay un cofre complicado. Botas del dragón, muy bien.
That should be plenty. Thank the maker.
Aquí un montón de huesos. Bueno, creo que ya tenemos todo. Bueno, solo dice por aquí. Vamos a activar la misión. Pues. Aquí no hay. A ver. ¿Está el gambling? ¿A la fuga? No. Uf. Vamos acá.
We still need the Drake Stone from the Bone Pit.
Y aquí tenemos, como pueden ver, todo destruido. Vamos a ver aquí. Aquí tenemos minas de dracólito.
Are you ready to go in?
Los vamos.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drake Stone deposits along the sides.
Vamos con el mismo grupo. Bueno, vamos a llevar a Isabela. Vamos a subirle de nivel a Isabela. Vamos a ponerle 2 de destreza. Y 1 más de destreza. A ver aquí. Y vamos a ponerle aquí. Así. Claro, bueno. Pinches arañas. A ver, Isabela creo que le podía poner algo. Está muy bueno esto de aquí, la perla. Así. Trenza de andril. Esta le puede servir a este huello. Pero no, mejor es el que tiene puesto. Mejor es el que tiene puesto. Este siento que tiene. Amuleto de guardias. No. Muy bien. Armas, a ver. Este tiene 37 igual. Este es mejor, pero necesita destreza 41, así que todavía nada que ver. Vamos a ver aquí en sombrero del revolucionista, tocada superior. Esto no puedo ponerme, esto tampoco puedo ponerme, esto tampoco puedo ponerme, así que esto hay que ir a vender. A ver, por acá tenemos. A ver, esperen un rato, que aquí nomás hay algo.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Obviamente que sí, pero siempre y cuando que librarse de las arañas.
There should be more further in.
Un champiñón. Excelente. Champiñón. ¿Alguien más? No, guardamos aquí. Una cajilla por aquí, de antiperfecto. Unos huesos aquí. Y aquí más arañas, ¿verdad? Aquí obviamente hay más arañas. Tocado.
There should be more further in.
Uno para acá es como. Bueno, ahí hay algo. Aquí hay unos huesos. Esto nos lleva al mismo sitio, así que vamos a ver. Por acá hay otro. Arañitas. Hay trampas.
There should be more further in.
Cuidado que aquí hay trampillas complicadas. Hay otro. Ok, acá. Muy interesante, cofre complicado. Barrick. Un experto en abrir cofres. Uff. Esto me suena para batalla dura. Vamos a abordar aquí.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots? We're good to go.
Let's finish it!
Easy kick.
Listo. Vamos a... No sé si le pude. Sí, sí le pude. ¿A dónde vas? Uy. Vamos a morir este muchacho. Este muchacho también. Quédate quieto. Que no atacan. Ataquen, muchachos. Se quedan ahí parados, güey. Demonios, a ver. Pinche trampa.
That should be enough.
Cinto de dice que... Mira, por acá también podemos ir. O es eso, o estoy regresando. O es por ahí me estoy regresando. No, por acá vine. ¿Verdad? Sí, sí, por aquí vine. Ah, pero ese solo es el otro camino, sí, sí, sí. Vamos por acá.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Bueno, vámonos aquí. Vamos a la clínica de Anders. Ah, no. Sí. A ver. Vamos así. A guardar aquí.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
Being a friend doesn't mean I have to agree with your every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for. I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the chantry door?
That's unfair. I will not be blackmailed into aiding some mad scheme. You're on your own.
I have always been on my own. For a time, I just forgot.
Muy bien. Hacemos esta edición porque ya van a ver. Aquí ya no podemos. Ah, sí podemos llevar a. Muy bien. Hay que tomar esta decisión, muchachos. No podemos ir más adelante con eso. A ver, temas de visión. ¿Qué compañeros tengo? Ah, sí, vamos con Isabela. ¿Cómo se llama la misión? No. A la fuga. No. Esta no es. A ver, espérame un segundo. Ah, la Rosa Florida, muy bien. Pero rompí una en otra casa. Sabrina.
So, Donick was in the Rose. He was
Once
not.
again.
Easy, big girl. He wasn't shopping for himself. You're lucky to have a man who wants to please you. But maybe you could indulge him more. Are there areas of intimacy you haven't explored?
Why?
¿Quién es
Why do
Lucy?
you give me the...
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nancio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
¿Qué pasó, muchacho?
Is there something I can help you with?
I've come to you in search of aid. An elven assassin I have been chasing is loose in the area. Unfortunately, he's hiding himself among the local Dalish, no doubt playing on their shared heritage. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely a duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
Your assassin is no fool. I doubt the Dalish would hand a fellow elf over to you, murderer or no.
Ah, so you see my problem. Where that elf goes, death follows. He must be captured quickly. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Flowers.
Vamos a ver.
Get flowers for my hair.
Un asesino de cuervos. A ver. Pero primero, con Isabela. A ver, creo que el muchacho está arriba, ¿verdad?
I was thinking of changing my hairstyle. You didn't
Sí.
come to my solstice. That's his room over there. Are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Now, this needs to be convincing. And you'll need to get creative. Call me names, even hit me. Stick with it, no matter what I do. Velasco's a clever son of a bitch. If you waver, he'll notice.
I'm worried about you. You're enjoying this a little too much.
I am, aren't I? Whatever you do, just make sure he takes me to Castillon. I'll leave a trail for you to follow. Let's go.
Might get a little crowded in there. I'll wait here.
What? Get back here, you... Skittish bitch. I hope you have a good reason for interrupting my private time.
I have a present for Castillon.
Present for... what?
I just want you out of the way.
I thought I could trust you.
Remember that time you ran off with the Tome of Coslin? This is like that, only funnier.
You backstabbing little shit. You'd better start sleeping with one eye open.
Castillon will be pleased. He's been looking for Isabella for some time. A token of our appreciation. It's more than she is worth.
Well, I hope Isabella leaves an obvious trail. Wait, what am I talking about? Isabella's never subtle.
Vamos aquí a llevar a Fendis. Bueno, ese muchacho sube el nivel. Vamos a ponerle así. Aquí tiene completo. Aquí tiene completo. Vamos a ponerle reforzar, actor activado. Vale. Muy bien. Vámonos. Ponemos algo por acá. Rastro de Isabela. ¿A dónde me lleva esto? Creo que me voy a llevar a Baja Ciudad, ¿verdad? Sí.
The trail leads to Lowtown.
A ver, creo que Fendis exactamente ya puede llevar esta arma. O esta no. Este me da 38 de daño. Bueno, daño físico 48. Pero este le puede poner 16 más de daño. Y se convierte en una buena arma. Bueno. Así que esto tengo que vender. Rastro de Isabela, rastro de Isabela. Pensé que iba a ser en el ahorcado, pero iba a ser muy obvio. Aquí en barril. Esto de la banda. Seguidor de ella. Uf, creo que va.
Isabella's leading me to the docks.
Sigue llevando por todo lugar. Poquito. ver, venga, muchacho. Por aquí no.
Why don't we work something out? If you're good, I'll tell Castillon to go easy on you.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have standards.
You're going to do whatever I want. I own you.
You sure about that?
You! I knew the bitch was up to something. Kill them!
Vamos ahí.
They're sneaking around behind!
Cuidado. Barbaric. Trampilla. Trampilla aquí. Trampilla por aquí. Cancho. Caí en la trampa. Aquí este, Velasco.
Velasco sent word to Castillon. He's on his way. Let's look around first. I want to know why he's in Kirkwall.
A ver, Isabel, te quedas. Evelyn se queda. Ahora sí. Asesino pirata. Y tenemos un cofre complicado que sí podemos abrir. Bueno, gracias. Mira tú, esa puerta podemos abrir. Ambrosio. No sé qué es eso, pero bueno, eso. Bueno, no sé por qué. Ah, acá no puedo entrar. Concha. No, no puedo pasar. Demonio. Debe haber una palanca aquí, pero no hay. Y dos cajas. Creo que están puestas solo para jodernos. Ah, mira, ahí está el interventor. Mira tú. Concha. Mira, ya mismo. Listo. Quédate. Muy bien. Tuvimos un buen dineral ahí.
All set.
Cajita aquí.
So Castillon's looking to expand his slaving business. Why am I not surprised? The city guard will find these documents very...
And Velasco told me you were all tied up. A lovely present just waiting to be opened. I see he's paid for that little mistake. What a pretty smear he makes. Well played, Isabella. Crossed and double-crossed.
You want to talk? Maybe we should talk about these documents. Slavery in the free marches? They're not going to like that.
Get to the point.
Give me your ship, and your word to leave me alone, and you can take these papers and go.
If you want the ship, can't we just kill him and take it?
You don't just kill a man and take his ship. That's crude and amateurish. How will he tell everyone how I bested him if he's dead?
Can you trust him? He trades people for money.
Castillon's a businessman, and this is a business deal. He'll keep his end of the bargain.
What happened to getting rid of Castillon?
I am getting rid of him. Through peaceful means.
Coming from her, that's priceless.
I saw the ship docked in the harbor, Castillon. She is splendid. I want her.
Give me the documents, and you can have the ship. And you will never hear from me again.
Swear it.
I swear it on my mother's grave. Give me the documents.
You've made your decision, Isabella. Do as you wish.
The ship is yours. Let me say, my dear, that you would make a remarkable ally for any man able to tame you. Our business is hereby concluded. Forever. Be well, Isabella.
He didn't deserve to walk free.
He'll get what's coming to him someday. Doesn't need to be at my hand.
How does it feel to have finally gotten the ship of your dreams?
Better than 3 greased-up sailors. I really should haul anchor first thing tomorrow morning, but... I don't know. I've taken a shine to Kirkwall, and some of the people in it. I might stick around. Come on.
A Fenty no le va a gustar. Estoy casi seguro de eso. ¿Qué pasa con Isabela, muchacha? Muy bien. Pensé que podía abrir esa puerta, pero no. Vámonos. Me parece que ya tenemos... Ah, no. Tengo que hablar con Isabela. Vamos a hablar con Isabela. Isabela. Está la ganga, a la fuga. Vamos a largarlo.
Knight Commander Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she see.
Vamos ahí.
Nonsense.
You're here. Good. I wanted to talk to you.
Ah, you're still here. At least some things are constant in this ever-changing world.
What? If you call me your rock or your foundation, I'm gonna hit you. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of having to go look for you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm glad you walked in here all those years ago.
You've been a good friend. And a constant source of excitement.
Oh, you do know how to flatter a girl. Now that I have my ship, I'll need a new crew. And I'd like to have someone like you on board. Someone I can really trust. Who has my back, no matter what happens.
Exploring the world and getting away from all this? I'm game.
It'll be just you and me in the ocean. Oh, and a couple dozen hands, but they don't really matter. They say in Lomerin that a true friend is as constant as the Northern Star. Never put much stock in that saying till now.
Muy bien.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
Isabella.
I'm bored of this. We should do something fun.
Y creo que ahora sí ya. Nos masacran las minas, un vecino de cuervos y visitar a Gale. Y de secundaria tengo a buscar las espadas. Encuentra el último pergamino y la guarida escondida para escribir un antiguo mal. Ah, sí, eso tengo que buscar unos pergaminos que están esparcidos por todo lado. Pero bueno. Vamos a... masacre en las minas, ¿no? Vamos a ver este asesino de cuervos. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Me doy cuenta que viene solo. Esperen. Así voy a morir, pero en 2 segundos, ¿no? No se diga. Vamos a mi finca. Vamos a ver. Para que me siga odiando a Randis y a Barry. Ahora sí. A ver, Mary lo ha subido de nivel. No. Vamos a ponerle 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Listo. Aquí voy a poner automáticamente. Vamos ahí. Y a ver, vamos a ver personaje, tácticas, curandero, no. De apoyo, vamos a ponerle mando. Un desgarrador también. Sí, desgarrador.
You should have this back.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It
Así
drove
que
the
esta vez
merchants
el
in the
camino.
market completely batty.
Pero
It
necesitamos
did help me
comprar
find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a
¿Tienes ahí, Annie?
package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken.
You do not belong here, Shamlin.
I was told of an assassin hiding among the Dalish.
Talk to Variel. She's the one who likes to collect strays.
Another one. Too many of you shambling around lately.
I've heard the Dalish are hiding an assassin in their camp. Do you know anything about this?
It's been a long time since I've seen new Elvan faces around here. Maybe talk to Variel. She would know.
Bueno, vamos a vender cositas. Chatarrita. Y aquí. Esto voy a vender. Puntos superiores, vender. Esto necesita fuerza. Esto lo mejor es mío. Esta es buena, pero lo que tengo es mejor. Y esta necesita fuerza, así que aquí tengo full armas también que... A ver. Vamos a vender esta. Voy a quedarme con este arco superior. No, arco encantado, sí. 35 y punto 37, este tiene 42. La hoja baja, 44. Vamos a vender esta. Con estas dos voy a quedar. Y aquí tengo este escudo. Ira del leñador. Aquí tengo un mazo también. Que podría estar bueno. A ver, Meryl tiene. Oh, está muy buena. Bueno. De momento. Aquí también tengo tanto anillo que no sé si es que me sirve o no. Vamos a ver. Anillo ornamentado. Vamos a ponerle ahí. Un amuleto. No. Un cinto tal vez. Esta trenza le puede ser mucho mejor. Ataque, salud. Y mana más 3. Y esta da. Vamos a poner el cinto de grifo. Uy. Ya está. Bueno, vamos a vender estos cintos que no me sirven para nada. Vamos a vender unos anillos. Amuleto. Amuleto mayor, vamos a ver con este tema. Listo. Y de momento nada más. A ver, mira ahí. Vamos a ver la compañero.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something? I'm always amazed by the beauty of the Dalish. If you are trying to initiate something, don't bother. I'm not interested in a Shemlin. Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something? I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish. He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was. Why would he give away his position? He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Pues lo que vamos a averiguar, muchacho. La cuestión es, ¿dónde está? ¿En qué cueva está? A ver... Sí, va a estar por acá.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Un montón de huesillos por aquí. A ver, acá tenemos... Estos caminos son bien repetitivos, así que a veces cansa. Pero bueno, no hay otra que hacerlo. Y tenemos un cadáver. Y un cofre complicado. Y... a ver, esto tiene 41 de daño. Uy, papá, creo que le... aquí me mejoré. Pensé que me... ah, qué bien. ¿Qué más? ¿Hay más? Sí, ya está.
I hope there aren't a lot more of these traps left.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. Piece of cake.
Muchachos, no se queden ahí, por favor. Mira. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Un montón de huesos. Daniel de madera silvano. Eso será para Meryl. Vamos a volver aquí por si acaso. Bartera. Carajos. No me esperaba esto para nada. ¿Qué te vi? Pero mírale. Sí, de ahí. Perrito. Otra vez le mato. Ya no tengo más. Pinche Barrick.
Now you, I wasn't expecting. How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Canary, Deep Roads Explorer, and a beauty to make the gods jealous. You underestimate your fame.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
I've been hired to find and capture you.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife, butchered his parents, sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
I suppose you aren't a murderer at all, then?
Oh, indeed I am. But technically, I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The crows do not like loose ends, unlike myself. But you are a woman who can clearly handle herself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy. But truthfully, I know when I am outmatched. I would rather take my chances against the crows.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
Muy bien. Compartirlo aquí. Un tesoriño por aquí. Bueno, por lo menos hemos hecho un buen dinerol. Vámonos de aquí.
You didn't tell me the assassin you wanted captured was once one of your own.
So Zevran told you, did he? It really doesn't matter. This time his warden isn't here to protect him. I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the warden, I will never guess.
Why didn't you go when you had the chance?
And risk a beauty such as yours be marred by a crow dagger? Oh, never.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
Bien, vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Ahora tenemos un veneno aquí. Otro venenillo por aquí. Y no tengo más venenos. Vamos a poner esto ahí. Muchachos. ¿A dónde vas?
sure you wish to loot the Yes. Talk to me when you're done.
¿Qué nos anuncio? Mira, este muchacho está herido. Y por dos. Otra vez. Ya. A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Aquí debe haber algo, ¿verdad? ¿O sí? Vamos a recorrer esta pequeña isla. Con este pequeño páramo. O lo que sea. No, por ahí está la salida, obviamente. Pero antes de hacer cualquier cosa, vamos a ver qué nos hay por aquí. Para que aquí haya cositas interesantes. O trampas también. Todo puede ser. Aquí hay un montón de huesos. Muy bien. Acá hay un cadáver. Una poción de salud, muy bien. Poción de ataque poderoso. Y listo. Aquí hay un cofre normal. Un barril. Y por acá tenemos la salida. Sí. Y nada más. Hablar con Sebran.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Muy bien. He recibido final. Tal vez un arma. Puede ser que sea un arma. Y hemos conocido de nuevo. Bueno, ya conocíamos a Sebran por el Dragon Age 1. Y bueno, tenemos la misión de visitar a Gamblem. Pero vamos a ir a la choza en medio porque creo que tenemos algo que darle a esta buena muchacha. Ah, no. Ah, no, mira tú. Es las espadas perdidas. Ah, no tengo nada. Entonces vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Tengo esta misión que es a la fuga, que es la misión principal. Y el foso de los huesos. Bueno. Vamos a ir a los fosos de los huesos. Pero vamos a cambiar a nuestro personal. Porque lo que se nos viene acá es una batalla de esas. Vamos a llevar a esta. Y vamos a llevar a... No sé si llevarle a... alguien que pelee. A ver. Puede ser a Evelyn, pero... a Anders. Vamos a ver. A ver, Anders, ¿qué tiene? Está muy bien. Sí, pero por aquí necesitamos... Anillo de cazador, juramento de guardias. No. Trenza de Andril. No. Esto que me da. Mando de lugar más 9. Aunque le puedo llevar a Belín también. Distancia. Y 2 guerreros. Puede ser que vamos así. Esta fuerza. Muy bien. A ver. Vamos a ver a Isabela. Solo puede llevar esta daga. Lista 41, 41, 42. Estas están, pero necesito subir el nivel a esta muchacha. El ojo de la tormenta. No. Bueno, muchachos. La siguiente edición será en el Foso de los Huesos porque ahí nos espera una batalla épica. Pero de momento lo vamos a dejar aquí. Espero que les haya gustado. Nos veremos en la siguiente vez. Nos vemos.